Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. Let's see, we're gonna have a very crappy wheat farm here, I think. Was that a millet field? No, it wasn't. There we go. More irrigation. And more farming. More farms, handle them. Though here we're gonna have a bit of a problem with the pattern, aren't we? Irrigation ditch 1, 2, 3. Oh. That was unfortunate. A bit extra wheat there. And finally the millet. Just have to grow as much as we can, and we'll just have to hope we can bribe off the invaders. If they are one of those invaders that come in with like demand for 20,000 gold, we're kind of screwed. But hey, learning experience. 1,500. Yeah, sure, bribe. That is fine. I think our starting army would actually be enough. Was it weapons or steel? Bars of steel. Okay. Are you short timber? Are you short? Yeah, you're short everything, really. We are gonna have to import wood in order to actually do this. I think. Tea, stone, weapons, and silk as imports. None of them are really interesting to us. At any rate, we need to open trade with other partners. Let's see. You're agreeable. Right, we of course we're already trading with you. Aren't we? No, we're not. But you're agreeable. So there we go. You are not. Or are you? Well, you guys don't need anything. Nia was conquered, so that's gonna be a problem. Okay, you have not really anything I'm interested in. So let's see. Give a gift to you. Let's see. What do we actually have now? Well, I think it's safe to say we have salt. But first, though, the gods first. He's the cranky one. A bit of ceramics. And then we give salt to the other people. Need to learn where we can send our trade caravans. Yeah, that seems fine. I could produce more paper for exports. Really could, but yeah. For now it's fine. I don't want to just tax our supply of hemp too much either. We can easily upgrade and get more workers, but right now we're good on that account. Unless I want to create more salt flats, which I certainly could. More salt flat mines. Road patterns are going to be all kinds of squiggly, but that's fine. Should have plenty of salt to give away if nothing else. Probably could use another. Oh, another trade opened up. Didn't even bother to check what they actually traded. Imports, tea, lacquer, weapons. No, not something we can export here. Oh, salt. We can export salt. Excellent. Let's do that. Let's build another warehouse here for salt. Gonna put it to get just to see what happens. Food production should be going up now since we have way more farms. They are no, they're not. Oops. Connecting them by road. That would be kind of helpful. Oopsie there. And all of a sudden we're being invaded again. That ain't good. I think we need to finish this map quickly before we are overwhelmed. Tea and rice, bean curd. Silk tea and paper. Well, you did millet and wheat. Not that we have excessive quantities of either of those, but I guess we'll have to increase our agriculture and try to open trade there. And in the meantime, we just have to see if we can get the steel industry expanded. Best is 0. Produce 6. Okay, so if I build 3 more and keep them fully functional, I think we'd be good. No idea if that's possible, but we're gonna try. Okay. Need more workers, huh? Wait, what? 100 more? What the heck? Did I have some kind of evil devolve thing going on? Yes, I do apparently. Because they're out of food. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I need another... Okay, we need to fix these things. First of all, I'm going to increase the base housing structure. You're going to need acrobats and you're going to need acupuncturists. Ideally, I need another mill so I can store more food. One clearly isn't enough anymore.
Don't worry, there is you.
It has to be on this side. Oh well. Have to sacrifice farmland. Not that I don't think it matters all that much. I need to sacrifice more than farmland now that I think about it. Because we need to get a road connection there too. Let's see, another inspector is needed. Cut down the quantities of salt. And we'll just see what happens once everything stabilizes here. We're good in ceramics, we're good in that. Yeah, that's fine. We need
Okay, try it again. Concentrate.
gifts for you. Here you have tons of salt. That is pretty much the thing we have, so Yeah, we're not producing anywhere near enough food. I think that's a given at this point. We'll see if this whole workforce thing stabilizes. It should. Did I build an acupuncturist here? I did. Okay, bribe. We won't be able to do that for long. So we need to finish this darn thing quickly. Best is 6. Need to start fashioning that shit in that stuff. Boom, words. Bad words. Sorry about that. Need to fashion this stuff into steel weapons. Can we export weaponry? No, we can't. I'm thinking we can try to start placating them. Let's start giving them gifts. Ceramics, we don't have plenty. Now that we pretty much have to open up trade with these other folks, but we don't have gifts they care about. We'd have to produce excess amounts of food and agricultural products, and that ain't gonna happen until the town stabilizes, essentially. I can't build a shortcut here now, can I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. Dang, I can't. Never mind. We can go over here though. So I can build a shortcut. Okay, population is stabilizing, hopefully. Constantly out of food though. Clearly not producing anywhere near enough. Well, the numbers there are correct, but I'll see. See how things go. See how things grow and see how things go. I think we'll be okay on steel production this year. I hope so, at least. And that means we just have to open trade partners before we're destroyed. Now, if anyone accepted salt, this would be really, really easy. But none of them do. Let's try though. So I'm going to give them large gifts of salt. These guys in the south. You need weapons. I could potentially do that. I just need to make them respectful so I can open trade, and that will be that. Come on, harvest more food. Thank us for the good deed. Yes, you are displeased, I know. You're respectful. So you'd open trade. And you need wood, never mind, you don't actually. It could be that these invasions are triggered every time I open up a trade connection, now that I think about it. In which case I just screwed this town over. Unless I can open up a last connection before before they invade and crush us, because next invasion might cost 6,000 gold, and we can't afford that. And we don't have a wall to defend ourselves with. Can always try to give them more gifts. Large gift of ceramics. They don't particularly need it, but it's a gift. They should be somewhat happier because I gift them things. Okay, wheat is present, but no third foodstuff, so you won't be able to buy anything there. Yeah, this is problematic. Need more harvests. I think we'll export all the salt this year. Yes, please, you're happy enough. Good. Open trade. Because that's all we need, I think. Production should be pretty good. It's just gonna cycle at the... not in January, it cycles in February, since that's the start of the new year in China. And if we have that, I think we are golden. So we're gonna have 5 trade partners pretty darn soon. Hopefully before the invasions happen. And that's gonna be that for this map. Come on, February. Come on, February. You need steel. Thank you for gift. Trade opens up. Trade. Thanks for Laza. That's great stuff. Did we get the darn... Yes, good. So now we just need trade partners. One more trade partner and we're good. You required steel. That is fine. We can stockpile steel. If I can find the wrong thing. There we go. How much did you need? Oh, 12 bars. Oh, we're gonna get there. No invasion has been launched. And our next trade partner should be established pretty darn soon, so that's gonna be that. Yeah, these poor guys will have to go clear across the map to find the few shrubs that are there. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm glad this one is gonna be a pretty short map, because this one isn't as easy to be financially viable on. We'd have to expand our agriculture and basically export foodstuffs. I mean, there is a lot of arable land across the river here, so it wouldn't be hopeless. It would be possible, depending on how strong those invasions are from our dear neighbors in Lhasa. And even though that other city was conquered, we could still trade with them. There we go.
Emperor Dizong is most appreciative of your skilled efforts at holding off the fierce and barbaric Tibetans. As anticipated, their armies came, and they were massacred before the indomitable defenses of Dunhuang.
Of course, that's what we're going to say, but of course we just bribe them. Okay, at any rate, onwards.
For over 300 years, the people of China have lived in prosperity and relative peace, enjoying the glories of the Sui and Tang dynasties. It has been a time of both invention and revitalization, as well as a reawakening of ancient and well-respected ways. Unfortunately, the bloody rebellion of the traitorous general An Lushan brought the proud Tang dynasty to its knees, and it never fully recovered. It is sad, but once again, dark times of chaos and disunion appear imminent.
Oh, dearie me. At any rate, we are onwards to the last campaign. I believe, let's see, historical campaigns, and we are now on the last batch, the Sui Jin dynasties. Let's see now if we can even read this. Invaders from the north. For 50 years, China has been in disarray, with no kingdom or leader strong enough to earn the mandate of heaven and restore the glory of the shattered Tang dynasty. Are you up to the task of reuniting China and founding the Sung dynasty? Sung, something like that. If so, a period of great advances in art, literature, and higher learning await. However, even a golden age such as this will pass eventually, for dark storm clouds continue to arise from the northern steppes. How long can these marauding riders be kept at bay? We're about to find out, I guess. Onwards. Proceed.
53 winters have fallen on China since the end of the Tang dynasty. 53 black winters, each marking the conclusion of yet another year of fighting and chaos. In this time, northern China has seen 5 dynasties come and go, each being overthrown by yet another military usurper. The south is likewise fragmented, divided into 10 regional kingdoms. It seems the mandate of heaven has been lost for all time. Can the glory of China ever be restored? And so, Zhao Kuangyin, the fate of China has been placed in your hands. Last night, your fellow officers stormed into your tent, hauled you from bed, and placed the imperial yellow robe of Chinese royalty on your back. Now they march on the capital with you. Once in Kaifeng, you will assume power from the newly installed boy emperor. He is weak and dominated by his mother, not a fit ruler in these troubled times. Establish a strong base at Kaifeng and keep it well guarded at all times. We have too many enemies to risk losing everything. We have 2 outposts on the borders of enemy territory. Each will provide critical aid in the difficult months ahead. At Pingyao to the north, General Pan Mei is establishing a mining outpost where stone and steel can be harvested from the earth to fuel your armies. Along the Yangtze, your aid comes from newly appointed governor Fan Ruoshui at Qizhao. Our southern Tang enemies hide behind the river, foolishly thinking it protects them from the north. But Fan Ruoshui has tested that river many times. He is preparing a fleet of more than 1,000 dragon boats. If we string them together with bamboo, our armies can cross the mighty river on foot over our floating walkway. And it is thus, Zhao Kuangyin, that you will strive to reunite China. Conquer our enemies one by one, never letting them unite against us. The Jingnan at Jiangling, the Hunan at Tanzhao, the Shu at Chengdu, the southern Han at Guangzhou, and the southern Tang at Yuzhang. Once 4 of these enemies are defeated, the 5th will fall in line. Only then will China finally see the awakening of a glorious spring.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to think about this. China is actually quite fragmented in terms of culture, or at least has been. I suppose it still is, but it's pretty much dominated by Han culture, I think it is now. But yeah, there are quite a few other subcultures within China, historically. I mean, the same thing is true for France, for that matter. You do have the 4 corners of France with different cultures. So, yeah, I don't know. Onwards. New dynasty, new things, new everything, and you start up... Ugh. This is even worse, you start out with a little moat outside. So this whole area is useless. Okay, what else? Some fractured bits of stone here and there, okay. A pretty darn big map this is. I'll give it that, but it's nice and flat, so... There's that. What can we grow here then? Cabbage, millet, wheat and hemp. We can grow silk apparently. We can dig for clay. We can fashion silk, right? Paper, jade carvings. Goodie. And we have a new map. And this is going to be the final map of China. So I assume that we at least won't interact with Indochina. I don't know, maybe this... No, I don't think this map will change for this campaign. We will apparently interact with Korea. I suspect we'll interact with the Silk Road somehow. And we have 2 subjects and 5 enemies to conquer. At any rate, you want to buy silk, tea, wheat and ceramics. Ceramics is nice. Easy export. Steel, stone, bean curd, and game meat. We're gonna need the steel to fashion weapons. You will buy wheat, cabbage, and excess weaponry, rice, tea, and wood. Yeah, we can't grow tea, can we? No, we can't. But we can grow silk, so silk is going to be a good export. At least one of them wanted silk, right? Oh yeah. Silk is an export, ceramics is an export, wheat, and cabbage. No metal resources here, unfortunately, and no river resources. I have a feeling that the river is a trap. I have a feeling there's going to be some kind of flooding. But at least arable land isn't going to be a problem. I might actually build my city on the dry side here. Yeah. I think I will. And we can farm this area down by the river on this side. And have plenty of room to expand this direction, if need be. Regardless, it is time for a break, and then we'll get this city off the ground next time. Thank you for watching.